seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido crappy quiz. Every Friday we pit three of Team Off the Ball up against each other in our no-holds-barred quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome today's contestants. Our first contestant today woke up in the middle of the night and hacked into the mainframe of OTB Towers to change the name of the podcast from the Football Pod with Paddy and Andy to the Tommy Rooney Pod and Friends. He knows he's not a third wheel. He's the Ronaldo to their Rooney and Tevez. Give it up for the Meath Hillbilly, Tommy Rooney.
Thank you very much, Owen. Finally, some credit.
You're welcome. It's a great podcast, and front and centre is Tommy Rooney. Check it out. It's on the OTB Sports app. Our next contestant today is heading for the Department of Sport this afternoon to throw prawn sandwiches at the Minister in outrage over the news that there will be no free tickets and no corporate boxes at Dublin versus Mayo in a few weeks' time. We didn't go through 16 months of pain for this. Give it up for the beast of Ballyhaunis, Nate Dog Murphy.
No corporate boxes. What's COVID got against corporate boxes?
I don't know.
I'm doubly vaccinated. I just got my second vaccine yesterday. My joy was that I'd be pretty much bomb-proof ahead of the All-Ireland semi-final.
Yeah, I know it's terrible. I am speculating here, but I presume our outdoor summer.
Well, here.
Our outdoor summer would involve not having a corporate box, because I mean part of the attraction is getting to go indoors at halftime, Nathan. You wouldn't be watching the primary game or anything like that. You want to get indoors, get a nice pint in a glass. To be honest, that just sounds that actually. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, I said that as if that was like some sort of dig or something, but no, that's what everybody would want.
What's your point?
I rest my case on that front. Our last contestant today might not be in a fit state to partake in a quiz because he's already eaten all the weekend's cheese and drank all the wine while watching Razzie's referee rant on loop. He is more pumped than a Springbok forward for this weekend. It is, of course, Adrian Who's Your Daddy Barry.
Morning, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Great to see you. Looking forward to this.
Yeah.
How are the birthday celebrations, Adrian?
Happy belated birthday, Adrian.
Nathan, yeah.
44. Unbelievable.
45.
Well,
listen,
I thought 44.
No. 44. Easy does it.
Oh, sorry.
As somebody pointed out on YouTube yesterday, and let's face it, we all pay a lot of attention to what our lovely YouTube commenters say. They said I look very well in 44, so that was kind of everybody was speaking to yesterday.
So are you the elder statesman of Off the Ball? You're the oldest of our 25 staff members. You're the oldest.
No.
Are you sure? I think you are.
100% positive.
I can't think of anybody else.
Who do you think might be older than?
I'm struggling.
I can't think of anyone.
Well, there is one person older than me, so
who is the person?
Give us a clue.
I mean, lads.
Does he present OTB AM?
Yes, he does.
All right, so Jerry's older than Adrian.
No.
Is he? Yes.
I didn't know that.
Fact.
No, he denies that.
And
he denies it, which is absolutely ridiculous. He is older than me.
And what is your secret for looking so good at 44?
Just a lot of
moisturizer
some
staff system where people's birthdays come up.
There's moisturizers.
Moisturizer through the years, yeah. Like I would always take a very clean living approach on. I'd be very careful with what I eat and drink. A lot of exercise, a lot of fresh air, sea swimming every morning. Just general
expensive wine,
approach.
expensive
healthy
cheese.
Mind, healthy body.
Nice
approach.
Do ginger people age at a slower rate?
It's disgusting. That's disgusting. This is why we pre-record the crappy quiz, to get rid of bigoted comments like this. Absolutely horrendous stuff. Nathan Murphy cancelled. As ever, the format is a classic crappy quiz with a series of questions on a range of themes. Then it's on to the slip and slide of trivia, which is the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on otbsports.com or the OTB Sports app, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to click the thumbs up. Please send any questions you have to us via postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. Round 1 is the boring questions round, never multiple choice. Tommy, question 1 for you. Flora Duffy was one of a number of successful Olympians this week who we as Irish people tried to claim as our own. What country did she win her gold medal for?
You see, the great thing about Tommy's absolutely screwed at the quiz these days at anything topical, because unless it's to do with the football pod, Tommy has no interest. The Olympics have passed them by completely.
And I wouldn't mind. This is one of the most spoken about things of the week.
I know, and I feel like it's not as obvious as it in my head. Is it Germany?
Oh,
No.
Bermuda.
Bermuda, Tommy.
Ah,
Bermuda, their first gold medal.
that's very, very poor. Very poor.
Nathan, question
Nathan.
one for you.
You're right, I am in trouble.
Joe Canning will be remembered for many things, not least for tearing Cork apart in Semple way back in the 2008 championship. What did he score that day? And I will accept 1 point either side of the correct total.
What? Ah, lads.
Listen, I'm taking a Joe Canning approach to this quiz, and I'm wondering why I should answer any of Owen Sheehan's questions. But if you come back to me at lunchtime and there's some better journalists around, I'll tell them all the answers.
This is one of the most
211?
No.
211,
3-8.
I'll give it to you.
No.
It was 3-8.
No, it wasn't.
212.
It was 212, Tommy.
Oh, it was 2-12. Okay.
Like
sorry.
somebody accused me last week of not knowing the answers to everybody else's questions. So there you go.
There
But
you go.
if he got the incorrect answer on, you can't give him a dig. Seriously.
No, I have to. Like,
Oh, come on.
Because
You can't, if Tommy had said, oh, somewhere around the Caribbean,
the triangle, some triangle.
it's not right. Like, come on. He's actually just not right. How come?
But
I'm
let's
serious.
see if he gives you.
I
No, but everybody,
forewarned you.
sorry, it's disputed. It's disputed because people say 212, but Hawkeye wasn't in operation. One of them
No,
was clearly
it's
wide.
not
I
disputed.
remember
He
it well.
scored 212. It's
So,
a point of
No,
fact.
it depends what.
And you got the answer
newspaper
incorrect.
you look at.
Adrian,
This is ludicrous, honestly. Like we're now giving out correct. We're giving out points for incorrect answers. Well, that's great. That's like a Razzie Erasmus. I'm looking forward to my incorrect answer here and getting a point for it.
Adrian, the last time the Lions played South Africa in the second test of a tour, there were 7 Irishmen in the starting team. Can you name 5 of them? See, I
there
accept
you go.
partial answers, Adrian.
Softball.
If you give me one wrong name, though, I'll have to sound a buzzer.
Well, no, I mean, surely I can just give you 5 wrong names and then that's a correct answer by our
Wow.
existing logic.
Listen, rugby man.
You just go. You
Adrian
lads
Barry.
go for a nap
One
now
of
in the
the
middle of the
most
afternoon, and I'll give whoever owns the
Most
company now a
famous
call.
Lions
and-
games. If only we had one of the stars. of that
Brian
match,
O'Driscoll,
full hour on
That's
us.
1.
Paul O'Connell.
That's 2.
Rob Carney.
That's 3. Brilliant performance that day.
12 years ago.
Come on, I'm going to need to up the pace here a little bit.
The players who
Surely-
started, isn't it?
John Hayes would have been in that team.
No, we're going to have to sound a buzzer for that.
Well, no, I think I'd take one wrong and then.
No.
I get- same
We
logic here.
can't do
Come
that.
on.
We can't do
Come
that.
on.
We can't do that. It was just
You're-
You've
just,
embarrassed
like,
yourself.
I had to actually kind of process that sentence there.
Tommy
No,
Bowe was my next answer. Would
Tommy
that put me
Bowe-
back on track?
Tommy Bowe would have been correct. And who got their eye gouged out within the first few minutes?
Ferris.
No, Luke Fitzgerald. So it's Rob Carney, Luke Fitzgerald, Tommy Bowe, Brian O'Driscoll, David Wallace, Jamie Heaslip and Paul O'Connell. And that would have been your 7.
Oh, you've let
That's-
yourself down there,
that's-
pal.
I wouldn't mind have taken an incorrect on that if they were the rules we were actually playing by. But
Well, look, this is the way it goes. And Nathan, congratulations. You were 1-0 up after the first round. Really happy for you.
absolutely ridiculous.
Round 2 is the Cork round. We have to give the county their due after delivering another great national sporting moment this week. In this round, the questions will all be about Cork sports people. Tommy, if Ronan O'Gara is the most capped Cork man in Irish rugby history, who is the second most capped?
Donegal Collin?
Oh, he rushed in. He's in 3rd.
Stringer?
It is Stringer, yeah. I actually would have gone for Donegal as well. I think Donegal finished on 94, Stringer finished on 98. So, no dice, Tommy. Nathan, who was the first Cork person to win an Olympic medal representing Ireland?
I don't think he even made the shortlist for Bouygues Mount Rushmore back last year.
Listen, Tommy, will you zip it?
It kind of is a clue what you said there, I guess.
Sorry, medal or gold medal?
Any medal.
Oh.
Anytime now, Nathan.
Well, the
We're not
question
even
has just
getting the
changed in
cycle
the
of
last
knowledge
couple
here,
of
so
seconds.
It has not changed.
He's really
He was the
struggling.
first
It's
Cork
exactly
person to win an Olympic medal representing Ireland.
Now, what other country would they be representing?
Britain, because we used to be
on.
owned by Britain for 800 long years.
You don't know
remember
the
the
answer,
flag?
so you're not going to get it. That's what we're talking about here. So let's move on.
Do I go for, this is not my answer, do I go for a Bob Tisdale or do I just go Rob Heffernan?
It's not Rob Heffernan. Sure, Sonia won a medal before Rob Heffernan.
Oh, Jesus.
Pat O'Callaghan is correct, yeah.
I didn't think Pat O'Callaghan was from Cork.
Yeah. Born in Banteer.
Jeez, come on, Adrian. You're some boy.
So I'm just putting. Somebody said last week that I don't, despite the fact that I always say I can get everybody else's questions right, not my own. I'm just putting that to bed, Tommy, this morning.
Did you have Stringer? No.
Adrian,
Did you have Stringer?
Adrian, who was the last Cork person to win an Olympic medal before Paul O'Donovan and Fintan McCarthy on Thursday morning?
Oh, Jesus.
Go again.
Who was the last Cork person to win an Olympic medal before Paul O'Donovan and Fintan McCarthy on Thursday morning?
Who was the last Cork person to win? Well, it was Paul O'Donovan and Gary O'Donovan.
No, it wasn't. It was Emily Hegarty on Wednesday morning in the women's four.
Oh, that was nasty.
Oh.
That was gnarly, Tommy, wasn't it? Like, that's there again, you see?
I'd be upset with the quizmaster and his officiating for that one. That was
Why?
that was cheating.
No, that's very difficult. I'm getting a
How is
different
that
level
very
of question here. I
difficult?
really am.
They're literally plastered all over the front of all the papers before them. And
Different level of
Cork
question.
having another rower to get us off the mark with the bronze medal
100%.
on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Round 3 is another Olympics round. I didn't give this round a name. Tommy, question 3 for you. Which of the following Olympic sports did not originate in Japan? A. Taekwondo, B. Judo, or C. Karate?
Just give me the question one more time.
Which of the following Olympic sports did not originate in Japan? A. Taekwondo, B. Judo, or C. Karate?
I really like the way you say taekwondo. It's like a cup of tea, taekwondo. Is it taekwondo or is it taekwondo?
Will you just give me an answer? Nathan currently leading 1-0, by the way.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's a bit of a trick question, isn't it? Karate.
No, it's not. Karate originated in Japan. Taekwondo is the one. Taekwondo is Korean.
Why did you think it was a trick question, Tommy?
Because karate was obvious.
He thought it wasn't an Olympic sport or something, I'd say. Or something along those lines. It is now. It's back in the Olympics. Nathan, which of the following words is not included in the Olympic Games slogan? A. Faster, B. Higher, or C. Further?
Further.
Correct. When I read that out loud, that was actually quite easy.
Honestly, is this some sort of softball?
second
Are we
handy
getting
one.
set up here, Tommy?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't
Doesn't
read
it feel that way?
I didn't read that.
Set up to lose again. When was the last time you
Faster,
won a quiz,
stronger,
Adrian?
further. What the hell?
By the way,
Adrian, I'd argue I've had pretty
where's
easy
Phil
questions.
Where's Phil Egan? I came
you
up.
think
I got
about
up early
it.
this morning in the expectation I'd get to take Phil Egan down a peg or two after the
You got
nonsense
up early.
I had to
you
watch.
left your pajamas
He's on
t-shirt
holidays.
on you, and you threw
After
yourself
I
in front
had-
of the camera.
after I had to watch.
Don't stand up, Nathan.
Phil is on
No,
his
I'm wearing
holidays.
pants for once. Phil's
Adrian,
on his holidays.
Adrian, how fast was Ben Johnson's disqualified world record at Seoul 1988? Was it A 9:59, B 9:69, or C 9:79?
969.
Oh, he jumps in beforehand.
979.
It's 9:79,
I
Adrian
thought it was
Barry.
969 before you said a word, so I couldn't.
Adrian,
I
you can only
couldn't
blame
figure out
yourself.
after that.
You can only
But
blame
listen,
Adrian, you're
Tom,
humiliating yourself.
Think about Olympic events, right? You have to go faster, obviously, in races. You have to go higher in different events. Where do you have to go further, Tommy? Makes no sense.
Javelin, discus,
listen.
shot
yeah.
put.
Yeah, that town is
I can't. I can only look at myself, Adrian. I can't be looking at other people's performances.
I'd be
Oh,
looking
here we go.
at-
Here's the football pod nonsense coming out again.
Round 4. Round 4 is the Fun Free Magic. This is a disgrace. It's just so
It is.
awful, the excuse making. This is the Fun Free Magic number round, and it's certainly been a fun free quiz. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right. If no one manages
Look
that,
at
the nearest
yourself.
contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. I'm going to say that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper. I'm also going to have to ask for your pens once the music ends. So if you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of consecutive All-Ireland Football Championships that Dublin have won in women's football at the moment, plus the number of years between the previous defeat and last week's defeat for the men's USA basketball team at the Olympic Games, plus the number of points Dublin had to spare in their win over Mayo in the 2020 All-Ireland football final, plus the number of goals Raheem Sterling scored at Euro 2020. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. So the number of consecutive All-Ireland championships that Dublin have won in women's football, plus the number of years between defeats for the men's basketball team for the United States at the Olympics. So they lost last week. How many years was it since their last defeat? The number of points Dublin beat Mayo by in the All-Ireland last year. And then how many goals did Sterling score at Euro 2020? Adrian, what have you got?
18.
18. Tommy?
27.
27. Was it 27 or 7?
27.
27. Nathan?
Sounded a bit excited there when Tommy said 27 something. Maybe I should say 27.
Well,
I
tell
think I
us
might
what's
have
on your
gone
sheet.
one too many, but I'm going to go 29.
Well, I can tell you the answer is 29.
28.
Oh! Yes!
Nathan has opened up an
Perfect.
unassailable lead at this point. He's gone 5-0 up after that. Dublin, run us through them, Nathan. Dublin have won how many in a row?
3?
4.
4.
Ah,
isn't it?
this is we've been set up here, Tommy. This is
Is it
honestly,
4?
he's-
Is it 4?
4, yeah. They've gone 4 in
16,
a row.
17, 18, 19.
Four in a row. The USA basketball team went 17 years.
17?
Yeah, Athens was the last time they lost. Dublin beat Mayo by 5 points.
It's 6 points.
And Sterling scored 3 goals at Euro
Yeah.
2020.
That's what I
brings you
thought.
to
I'd
29.
done one more.
We are on to the
God,
finals.
I'm beginning to understand the Razzie Erasmus mindset now. I'm going to get up in Vimeo later on.
What's the score here?
5-0.
5-0.
Oh, Jesus.
Our winner tonight will be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the Paul O'Donovans from the Paul Hewsons. It's a note.
Can I just say whoever is working on this show, shut up. Can I just say whoever is working on the show, I want a Nathan Murphy masterclass put up on social media after this that I saw for Phil Egan last week when he got a question wrong.
So annoying.
At the end.
He's so
I
annoying,
was on
Nathan
at least
Murphy.
3 meetings with Nathan last week where this came up and dominated for about half an hour
Wait.
every time.
But it was put up as if, he's run through and got every question right. Where it turned out he got one wrong. He got one wrong.
You know the rules at this stage. You're
Oh, and who's
as
that for
that
Adrian?
YouTube commenter says, Nathan Murphy is just insufferable. In
You
second
can go
place
second,
here,
Tommy.
going second is Adrian. So Adrian won the tie break. So it's Nathan, then Adrian, then Tommy. But of course,
that's it.
Nathan is going to show that he's as good as Phil Egan and get all of these questions correct and not let anybody else in.
No, sure, I've already won. I can relax.
Yeah, okay, well, let's see. I mean, true champions wouldn't just relax, would they?
I really hope, Tommy, we can do this.
You ready, Nathan?
Honestly.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Okay, your time starts now. Which horse won this year's Cheltenham Gold Cup?
Album photo.
No, Manila Indo. Nat Wayan was knocked out of the badminton tournament in Tokyo by a player from which country?
Taipei.
Correct. Troy Parrott has joined which club on loan?
Time.
MK Dons
Wigan.
too slow. Who did Joe Canning beat in his final to win his All-Ireland, Tommy?
Waterford.
Correct. Sinisa Lee won a gold medal this week in what sport?
Say it again, who?
Sinisa Lee won a gold medal in what sport?
Dressage.
No, gymnastics. Did Seamus Coleman make his Everton debut in 2009 or 2010, Nathan? Dressage.
2009.
Correct.
That's the call of the meeting.
Dressage. Nathan Murphy wins again. Congratulations, Nathan. What a sad little life.
What was the last question? What was the last question?
The last
Dressage.
question was, what year did Joe Canning or Seamus Coleman make his
Seamus
debut for
Coleman.
Everton? It's 2009.
Dressage.
Hey, listen, I have to
you probably
do
would
my
have got a super
Bernacchi.
cut until Tommy said dressage.
Right, Nathan Murphy, well done. We'll get
Thank
Phil
you.
Egan back with you when he's back from holidays.
Great.
That has been the crappy quiz. Thank you
Yo.
so much for putting up absolutely no fight whatsoever, Tommy and Adrian. But thank you
Oh,
for
that's a
taking
joke.
part all the same.
Our YouTubers will know.
OTB AM brought to you by Gillette. Good morning, start with Gillette. Put your best face forward with their new and improved razors. You can stay tuned to OTB across the day. There is so much coming up because we've got on OTB Sports Radio. We've got Friday Night Racing from 3 o'clock, the Olympic show from 5 o'clock, and OTB live on your radio from 7 o'clock. On Saturday's OTB, we'll have the latest from the Olympics. There's live commentary of the Lions' second test with Brian O'Driscoll, plus updates and reaction from the hurling and the football. On Sunday's OTB, Paddy Andrews is at the Leinster final for us. The Sunday paper review will be on, and there's all the latest from the Olympic Games as well. We're leaving you this morning with Nathan Murphy, the crappy quiz victor, chatting to John Giles.